right. Welcome. Today is Friday, January 8th, 2021. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Are we ready for a little bit of a break? Yeah, I think so. It's been a great week. But who doesn't deserve a couple of days off, right? Today's agenda, we are going to review our Google Meets etiquette, review our class norms, review and recite our mission statement and goals. Then we are going to complete our warm-up, and then we are going to start a new unit. So we're going to watch a little video and take a little 5-question little quiz about the video, introduction of renewable and non-renewable resources. And then once we are done with that, you can go on Education Galaxy Science only, right? Or if you have any assignments you need to go back and make up, you might have a little bit of time to do that. We'll see how it goes though. Because I think some of you were still catching up on the notes yesterday because you may have been absent. And today, if we have time, we'll have to make sure that we get that quiz done, okay? And then you'll get on Education Galaxy. We'll talk about all that in a minute. Our Google Meets etiquette. Please make sure that you show up on time. Make sure you have a quiet place to work. Have all your supplies. Mute your microphone. Turn your video on. Raise your hand or use nod. Sit up fully engaged in your learning and leave at the end of the meeting. Our classroom norms are to be kind, be respectful, and be working. Being kind means that our tone, our words, ideas, and our thoughts. Be respectful. You're listening, looking, and allowing others to do the same. When we're online, we have to be very careful. That has more to do with you staying pretty in your space, because if you move around too much in the screen or you're moving your computer around too much, it starts getting really dizzy. And that's a distraction. I don't know what you guys have your settings on, but like I can see all of you at once. So when one of you starts moving around and your computer's moving, it's massively noticeable because it's only one person out of 27 of you that are online right now. And then be working. We always stay on task. Guys, we're here at school. This is our job. This is what we're supposed to do. That's what we need to be doing. You can play later. Mission statement. Remember, oh, wait. I'm going to stop because I still have some of you without your cameras on. Friday, we are going to want to record this. If you are completing the warm-up for week 18, you can pause the video and fill in the blanks for Friday's warm-up. Please make sure that you go in and click submit so you can turn in the warm-up each week. All right. So at this point, we are going to go do our introduction. There we go. I'm waiting for it to go into student view. Our introduction to renewable and non-renewable resources. We are only going to be studying this for a couple of days. You do have a CBA, that is a district-based assessment, next Wednesday. So today and Monday, we will be talking about renewable and non-renewable resources. Tuesday, you're going to have a CBA review, and then Wednesday, you're going to have your CBA test, okay? We will discuss that more on Monday as I get more information on how that test is going to go, okay? I believe some of you may have seen that the district invited you to an HEB ISD assessment course on Canvas. So if you have not accepted that, you need to go ahead and accept that because there's more information about that coming. All right, so to get to today's assignment, you guys have taught me two things. It is either in your to-do list, if you've been keeping up with your to-do list. Like, if you look over here, nope, that's not it. Or click on modules. Modules is the quickest way to get there. I know you can scroll down to week 18, but I think it's just easier to go to modules because scrolling just takes time. And if your computer's anything like mine, that might kind of slow it down. So Click on Modules. Today's assignment is Science Week 18, Day 5, Friday, January 8th, 2021. And that is something I'm going to start adding in there is the date that it's assigned, okay? And 9 times out of 10, the things that I assign you are typically due that day, unless, like this week, some of our stuff was taking us a little bit of time because we were dealing with a few other things. But I will keep you completely informed and in the loop about all of it. So, go ahead and open up your Week 18, Day 5, Friday. Now, I am not opposed to you taking the quiz as you are watching the video or listening to the video if you don't want to have multiple tabs open. If you know how to do a split screen, you know that you can have this meeting open because I'm going to have the video going, and you can have your quiz going so that you can answer the questions as you go. That's totally up to you. The quiz does, and I call it a quiz. It's not really a quiz. It's just Canvas doesn't call it anything else. It's just multiple choice questions about the video and things that you've learned. You do get 2 chances to take it. It's only 5 questions. Your goal is to make an 80, okay? All right. So at this point, I am going to go ahead and pause the recording. I forgot that part. Okay. So, if you missed watching the video, you are welcome to go watch it again. But again, I want you to be very cautious of that because by watching the video again, you are missing out on an opportunity to complete this quiz in class. And I have this fear that if you don't finish it right now in class, that you won't finish it at all. And then you'll end up with a 0, and I definitely don't want that. The goal here is to get it done right now while you're with me so you don't have to worry about it later, okay? Once you finish the quiz, you can do one of two things. One of two things. And when I say finish the quiz, once you've made at least an 80 on the quiz, you can do one of two things. You get 2 chances to take the quiz, right? You can do 2 things. You can go into Education Galaxy and work on science, or you can go into Education Galaxy and work on math, or if you want to test your math fact knowledge, there is a math workshop here called Friday, January 8th, 2021, Multiplication Practice. It's a 3-minute timed little quiz to kind of give you an idea of where you are in terms of your multiplication facts, which is something you're really going to learn, you're really going to need to kind of perfect because it comes in real handy between 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. 4th grade too. It kind of makes the math go faster when you know your multiplication facts. So again, here's what we're doing. Number 1, you need to complete the quiz for Science Week 18, Day 5, Friday, January 8th, 2021. Then you can do 2 things. You can go on Education Galaxy and work on science or math. And then you can do, or you can do the multiplication practice 6-11, so the 6s through 11s, just to kind of see where you're at, and it's timed. It might be a little bit of fun. I will tell you that my kids here in class love it. They have a blast with it. So those are your options. I am going to